tribe is emerging, and we bred some mothers loving bread where we can lay our head, and then we know that we're allowed to do it fine, and we're right here, and we will shine. And I love it when you call me bread papa. I love it when you call me bread papa. I love it when Good rising, fellow vortices. One more time. Good rising, fellow vortices. Welcome to Vortex Farmer's world. Let's spiral up. Thanks for showing up today. You and I have an epic harvest ahead. Today's topic, high frequency lifestyle. Specifically, what is vortex farming? Well, stay tuned because I'm about to tell you. What's in your vortex? That's the next question. What makes you feel activated, fresh, or juicy? Comment below, and the freshest comment picked by me will get a personal shout out on my next show. So without further ado, let's drop right in. What we have today is, what is vortex farming? Vortex farming. What the heck is that? Well, I'm the vortex farmer, so let me go ahead and describe. What is vortex farming? Well, we all have an energetic field around us, shape of a sphere, a torus of sorts. And if you could imagine a spiral spinning around, up, down, in, through, back, down, up, and around, that's sort of the shape of a torus. It's a spiral in 360 degrees. And this is referred to as a vortex. So it's not a downward spiral, it's an all directions spiral. And so we all have one of these fields around us. There's scientific research out there measuring such things. So we sow energetic seeds and we reap the harvest, right? Buddha says, you think what you become, you are what you think. And James Allen has a book called As a Man Thinketh. And essentially, this is true. What we think, what we plan, what we play with, what we say, we become. And so what? Vortex farming, so what? We get to choose. This is the so what. We get to choose what we send and receive by paying really close attention to our vortex, right? By being centered in our energy and understanding what we're giving and what we're getting, when, why, and how. And so the so what is that we get to choose. And as we pay close attention to our fertile vortex, as if it was a luscious patch of ground where we get to plant and we get to manipulate our own energy sources. And this is the trick here. Vortex farming has nothing to do with anybody else's energy. It has only to do with what's inside, from within, right? So a man thinketh, he become. And so when we pay close attention to our fertile vortex, as if it were a verdant, ever-growing garden or farm, then we start to see the steps to developing it and to taking care of it and nurturing it. Applying all of this information in such a way to your quantum field to achieve the most activating experiences within our vortices. That's when you truly begin vortex farming. So now what? Now that you know what it is, so what, why do I care? Now what? Now what do I do? Well, now that you know what I mean by vortex farming, you can apply this high frequency, vibratory lifestyle if you choose to your own existence, right? So where does it serve you to pay more close attention to what you're thinking, what you're sending out, what you're receiving, how these things are affecting you, yeah? So by sending and receiving energy that activates and motivates you, right? What is the thing in this world that truly motivates you? Comment below. I love to know what inspires people, what your passions are, what puts a fire in your belly, you know? What gets your heart racing? Personally, for me, it's surfing and playing music. And so I just have these things here because right after this, I'm going to be heading down to the surf. And so now that you know, you can see every moment, thought, word, or action as an opportunity to sow, to plant, to nurture and cultivate that energetic seed of intention, essentially is what it is. To grow in the direction of your desires and your true life's purpose. So that's the fun part. When you start to go, okay, planting the seed here, I know this is going to grow me in the right direction. I know it's tough, but like lifting weights, it's incremental, right? By increment we grow. We can't just become a billionaire in one day, but if we focus on it enough, eventually we'll get there. So feeling autotelic is another big part of vortex farming. In each motion of growing and harvesting in the best way to enter your vortex, right? And autotelic meaning having a purpose in and not apart from itself. So being a part of your own destiny, being a part of your own rescue, knowing that spending time with your vortex is the only way to achieve a greater harvest and reap better rewards and profits and fun, right? Because I think at the end of the day, we want to get money so that we can enjoy ourselves. So comment below if you have a better way to enjoy yourself without money. For me personally, I really like picking fruit from the tree and hanging out on the beach. Surfing every day, my vortex is like huge. They say some people's vortexes reach 8 feet out. Comment below if you know how big the biggest vortex is. I think we're living in one, so Mother Earth's pretty big. But that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's what vortex farming is. So what? Why do we care? And now what? What can you do with your vortex? Abraham Hicks is another good one to look up and listen to. She talks about the vortex and inspired me a lot. And I was a farmer out in Southern Oregon, and I spent a lot of time without internet and without any connection to cell phone service and all of that. So working on my own energy became just a regular thing for me. And so I inspire that purpose within myself by spending time with myself, and that's the autotelic part that I was talking about. So I'd like to just encourage you to go inside, close your eyes, shut off most of your sensory, close your eyes, go inside and ask yourself, what is my true life's desire? And your vortex will go to work right away. That's what it's all about. Anywho, bless the source, bless these vortices that we're working with. This has been very activating time with you in the vortex. Thanks for coming in and spending your time. I know you could have been on anybody else's page. You could have been anywhere else in the world, and for that I thank you. By tapping subscribe and rubbing the notification bell like a magic lamp, you're motivating me to continue harvesting this fresh content out of my vortex. These are just things that I'm coming up with. And also, thanks for downloading my freshest music. We have new stuff coming out all the time on major streaming platforms at Vortex Farmer. We got a big group of people that I'm working with. I'll have a lot of features coming out. It's going to be awesome. I believe in you. Thanks for resonating with me. Keep spiraling up. And until next time, bless.
Find out what it's all about. Energy. It's as simple as you think it right now. It's energy. It's the way you put it down and man, come on, see it.